Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Phillips and welcome to Episode Wednesday. Every week I bring in a new business, and this week I'm bringing back Judy Harrelson all the way from England. Welcome back, Judy.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yes.
I actually just came from Sala City today, but yes, originally from England.
Okay. Why don't you explain to the viewers who you are and what you do?
Okay, thank you, yes. I'm Judy Harrelson. We own the Glass and Window Warehouse in Sala City and also Harrelson's Home Improvement, which is a green building company.
Okay. So why don't you explain to us what do you mean by green?
Yeah, that's a good question. And obviously green is out there now. People sort of haven't heard that word. We asked that question as far as the construction side goes when we were teaching at the community college. What does green mean? And I'll give you an example. Paint, for example. There's no VOC and low VOC paint. And when we were using no VOC paint on people's homes who were chemically sensitive, for example, we found that it didn't really hold up. You know, it was kind of flaking off in a short amount of time and had to be repainted. So we questioned that, and, you know, the embodied energy in having to repaint it, the paint cans and all of that, to me that is not as green. When we painted our house, which we did Project Home, which we put up on the website to kind of show how products work in real life situations, we used low VOC paint, which was actually off-gassed within 24 hours, so it wasn't a big deal from that point of view. But it has held up, and now 8 years later, we still have perfectly good paint on the walls.
Okay. So explain to me, I'm just a hairy homeowner who likes to paint every once in a while a room here and there, but what is the difference between VOC paint and non-VOC paint?
Okay, well, VOC is the volatile organic compounds, and that just basically means essentially the smell that comes off it. And so smell has sort of an off-gassing, a time period. You know, when you spray something, you can smell it, and it dissipates after a certain amount of time. So that's kind of what you look at, is how long does it take for that to go away? Because if you can smell it, you're probably absorbing it in you as well.
Okay. So, well, that leads me to the next question, which is air quality. And obviously, air quality in your home is very important. Can you just elaborate on how someone might be able to make that greener, or something they can do to make it better?
Absolutely. And this is a big issue now because, of course, we're making homes tighter and more energy efficient. And so the indoor air quality issue is becoming a lot more important than it used to be. And, of course, there's so many chemicals out there. And the EPA even are saying now that there are so many of them. You know, we know the basics, like, for example, bleach and ammonia. You can't mix them because they're lethal, right? But there's so many others out there that they're mixing together. And we don't really know the effects of all of these things. But we do know that when you, for example, you clean your shower, I make a joke about this, you hold your nose and run because of the spray. And so we try to look at those, and so we are working with people to help them with safer products that really don't have those problems. And, you know, the EPA is now doing studies showing the risk of cancer. I mean, we know about allergies, asthma, even chemically induced pneumonia is now becoming fairly prevalent. We've got eczema that's a lot more prevalent because of the stuff that people are just getting in contact with. There's an EPA study that actually showed that the toxic chemicals in people's homes are 3 times more likely to cause cancer than outdoor air. I mean, that's pretty significant, I think.
Okay. So, talking about the EPA, do they regulate anything on, like, shampoos or creams and stuff like that?
Yeah, the EPA doesn't, and neither does the FDA, actually. They don't regulate. There's up to 800 additives that are allowed in shampoos, and people don't, I think, realize there's formaldehyde, there's parabens, there's sulfates, there's a lot of chemicals in things, and even toothpaste. You know, why do you need formaldehyde in shampoo? Because it wants to last longer? I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. When you can use something that's very effective and actually is perfectly safe.
Okay. Well, very good. Thank you for the information. And for all of you out there that would like more information on it, as we just basically touched the tip of the iceberg with this one, Judy would be happy for you to contact her, I'm sure, to get more information, or go to the website at the end of this video. That's it for this week. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.